Day 44. Oh, I made myself a list of things I needed to do yesterday, but I left the list in here. And that's pretty much how the evening went. But, oh my gosh, were you on our Zoom last night? Holy cow! Did we have fun? Once we got some of the kinks worked out, you know, the kind of technical kinks of just using something different like Zoom, it was so much fun. So a huge shout out to everybody that was on the Zoom last night. And it was so great to be able to put faces to names and comments, and it was fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. So what are we doing today? We're not doing the butterflies today. I needed a little break from the butterflies. Not really a break from the butterflies, but I really wasn't ready to do the next step, which is start a whole new row. And I thought maybe you guys could use a little break from the butterflies too. So we're going to make a Golden Gate square, which I thought was an appropriate homage to my home state. So it's from this sampler quilt that we're doing. Peta Pieces, she quilts a lot. Sampler quilt that we've had a couple of little snags in, but that's okay. So we're doing E2, which is Golden Gate. Look how cute that is. It's a little nautical thing, like a buoy or a lifesaver. No, not a lifesaver. Life preserver. That's it. So I had a few minutes because I had to kind of settle my brain down, collect myself. Yep. I needed to do that. So I got some of the pieces ready to go. Otherwise, you'd be sitting here while I sewed half square triangles, which I might say, thank you so much, she quilts a lot. I'm getting darn tootin' good at half square triangles. They're in almost all these things. Okay, so we need two 4.5 inch squares of color 1, which is this lighter color. 2 4.5 inch squares of color 3, which is our coral or fuchsia or whatever color. And to make 4 half square triangles, and we're going to trim them to 3.5 inches. So I haven't trimmed them yet. I made the half square triangles, but I haven't trimmed them yet. Then 2 1.5 by 15 inch of color 2, which is this darker color, whatever your darker color is. 1.5 by 15 inch of color 1, which is the lighter color. And then sew them together, you make a little strip. Then we're going to cut, I keep reading the wrong one. Join strips, then trim to make 4 3.5 inch squares. Okay, ready? Oh, welcome to, I almost said welcome to half square triangle. Welcome to 1/4 inch seam. I'm Angela and you're in my sewing room. Ta-da! Okay. Are you like me? Do you have to read the instructions like 17 times? Probably like to see what I'm doing. Okay, there. Okay. So, make, what? 4 3.5 inch squares. 1, 2, 3.5. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What did you do today? Did you have to work or you don't work? I had to work. I did. It was okay. It was alright today. I got stuff done. But I will say this. And you deal with this in your regular life too. Oh, I have a phone call I have to make tonight. You deal with this in your regular life too. Is I spent a good majority of my day sitting on hold. And then somebody would come on the line. Okay. However long it's been, whatever. And they would say, come over here, we have to press these. They would come on and they would say, ABC company, what's going on? What can I help you with? So I'd start telling them, this is what I need to do. And then they would say, okay, can I have your name, please, and your account number or the file number you're calling on, whatever it is. Yes. So then they look all that stuff up, they do all their verification, and then what do they say to you? Okay, how can I help you today? You already asked me that, and I already told you. So then, we're going to go back over to the other table now. So then, you explain to them all over again, okay, stay calm, don't get upset, just stay calm. Tell them what they want to know. Okay, what am I doing these two? 3.5. So then, you go through that whole rigmarole all over again. 3.5. Oh, I think I found out why my things weren't working so well last time. Yeah, I was using the wrong side. Okay, fixed. So, I know some of you are freaking out right now the way that I'm cutting this, but I forgot to get my little spinny board out. So you explain what you need, and they say, okay, hold on. Let me put you on hold. I gotta transfer you. Okay. Go ahead and transfer me. So then they transfer you, and then somebody else comes on the line. And sure enough, what do they say? Hi, so-and-so. Oh, you can move it pretty well. 3.5. 3.5. What have you done here? She's not quite lining up. Okay. 3.5. Oh, I know. Because you're not square. That might help. Anyway, it was just frustrating today. You get transferred literally like all over the place, and every single person that picks up the phone, the last person doesn't tell them why you were calling or have them pull up the account or whatever it is that you're calling about. So you find yourself just starting over and over and over again. It's mind-boggling. Okay, I forgot to turn it. So, yeah. It just felt like a good portion of the day was spent chasing my own tail. And not enough day. God, I was tired this morning. I don't mind telling you. But does anything sleep as good as new, clean, fresh sheets? Oh. Slept very good. Okay. Now, some of you, I know what you're sewing on. I know Madeline's probably sewing on her heating pads and her face masks. And I know that I think Elizabeth is sewing on her quilt for her new grandbaby. Well, not really new grandbaby. 1 year. The 1 year's coming up. Okay. All right. Let's go to the sewing machine. Okay, that was quick. And we're there. All right. Now, let's see what we're supposed to do here. Okay. It got the center. Okay. So this goes in the corner. Then one of these. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Then one of these. Yes. Okay. All right, ready? Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. No, the thread just came up. Oh. Come on now, darling. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, I just pulled it out. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to touch it. I gotta go over the top just a little bit there. It wasn't quite. Let's just do that right there. I forgot to change the needle. We'll just back stitch a little bit there for good measure. Okay. Now, still there? There you are. This is actually going together relatively quickly. I thought, well, I mean, it probably took me 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to cut the little stuff up, but that's just because I had to pull find the fabrics and stuff. I've been working on that butterflies quilt I had to find all the stuff that we've been using to make this sampler quilt. Okay, that's the way you want to be. That's the way we're going to play. Okay. Okay. Oops. Uh-oh. I just realized I haven't started dinner yet. I'm making lasagna tonight. Well, tonight, unfortunately, even though I'm Italian, when I say I'm making lasagna, I'm putting it in the oven. I didn't make it from scratch. Please don't tell my grandmother. Of course, she's passed now, so you're probably not going to be telling her, but yeah. I just don't have the time. Okay, what's next? Now, one of these little strippy things, let's put you here, one of these, and then the center one, yes, thank you, okay, okay. Okay. Now, who's next? One of you. Hey, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. So, anyway, I spent a lot of time on the phone today. And then, I gotta call it a night early tonight. I was, gosh. Couple it with just so much going on. Like, I'm tired. I don't know about you, but thank God tomorrow's Friday. Thank God. Anyway, yes. Thank goodness, because I am ready for the weekend. And let's do this one this way. Okay. 2 down. Hey, so far so good. Oh, let's check one thing. Oh my goodness, 9.5. She got it right on this one. Okay, so those are gonna go there. Now, the last 2. Hey, this wasn't so bad. I've been looking at this one for a little while and I was like, oh, good heavens. It's just gonna be, it just looked way more confusing, which is like how most things are. In life, I've learned, and in sewing. The pattern usually looks worse than it is. And the situation usually looks worse than it is. That's just my experience. It doesn't make you worry less. But you know what they say, most of the things you worry about aren't the things that happen. So, hey, this is going to be darling. It is. Although somehow I made that one a little bit, I either made that one a little bit small or I made this one a little bit big. I don't know. I don't know which one it is yet. Hopefully it's still going to just line up okay because I don't want to have to redo it. Gosh, we're going to finish a whole stinking bunch of things this month. Okay, now I think I need to, let me press it. But I think I need to kind of square this puppy up a little bit because she looks a little wonky here, and my fear is once I'm trying to line her up on everything else, it's just not going to be a good thing. So let's see, these were 1, 2, 3.5. Oh, it's that centerpiece. I even sewed them on a little wonky. Yeah, well, just going to try and even it out without really taking too much off. Okay, now this way. Wow, that's going to be a little bit short. We're going to have to really watch that one when we sew it on because that centerpiece, what did I do? I thought I was doing so good. I thought I was doing so good. All right, let's give it a, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we'll have to pin it a little bit. Okay. That's the, oh, where's my paper? That's the bottom. This is the top. This is the middle. Now, I think we're going to sacrifice a little bit of size accuracy for getting everything kind of lined up right. So I think that at the end, it's not going to quite be, we might be a smidge off from the 9.5 that we've been looking at on these. All right, let's see. Let's just try it. It's the worst that can happen, right? Well, it can look terrible, and we have to redo it all. That's probably the worst that can happen. Alright, let's see. I think it lined up okay. But truth be told, and most of you, since this is such a small square, I mean it's only 9.5 inches and it's not really that intricate of a design, most of you would probably redo it. I don't know. Once like that one side is okay. It's just that this other side is off. Okay, now let's put the top on. Now this should be pretty accurate, I think. Okay, here we go, last stitch! Ha ha! Oh, I love when something gets accomplished at the end of the day. Okay. Ciao. Okay, let's press it, and then we'll see if we need to do anything to it. We'll see if we have to start shaving anything off. Oh, and I'm sorry this is a little late tonight. Sorry. I'm sorry. I got stuck on an appointment and on the phone, and I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's cut it up. Let's trim it just a little bit. I'm just gonna trim because it's I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can't really say, well, it doesn't. You have to leave it because otherwise it won't sew right. It's not going to sew right anyway because this one is way far in. It's like 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch off. And so it's throwing that top thing off because this side's all lined up. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to be a smidge less than 9.5 is what it's going to end up being. I'm going to cut it on this one because otherwise what will happen is I will I will end up going to sew it and forget, and then I'll have a big hole in my quilt because I'll forget and it won't catch there. Can't have that nonsense. I gotta admit, I think that came out pretty cute. I think it came out cute. Oh, wow. Wow, I like it. Wow, this quilt's gonna end up, this thing's gonna end up being, I don't know what size it's gonna end up being, but I think it's gonna be adorable. Aw, every time I do one of these squares, I really like it. Okay, so we can write off E2 Golden Gate. Golden Gate? E2 Golden Gate. Okay, that's it for today. I have to go make dinner. Well, I have to go heat up dinner. I love you. Have a great, great evening. And I think that's about it. I hope you have a fantastic evening. I hope you have a good morning. I will see you tomorrow. And remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. I love you guys. Bye. See you tomorrow.